Whotrek, the ultimate adventure one. Chapter 11, After the End. They woke up in the rubble of reality. Der one was crushed under a piece of tin lying on top of him, and so he did and regent into two. Rick was God, cause one was as old and ugly as 12 and ew. Well, what do we do now? Two, logicked Spock. The whole of reality has crumbled and nothing ever existed, quotation mark. This ends very bad, say der 4. Perhaps if we try putting the unders back together again, plus. Nobody had any bedrooms, so they started wandering around the giant pile of rubble, which was all that was left of Timmon's back, and looked for pies that looked like they'd fit together, so they could prepare the unbears. 5 weeks passed like that, but since the unbears was a big plaque, which had left a lot of rubble behind, they had trouble finding few that fit together, and all they'd managed to fix was a few sandwiches to eat so they wouldn't die. But even then, Rose had starved to death and Riya. Well, this is getting us nowhere slow, said Picard. Perhaps I should see if my W powers still work and if I can us those to repair him, quotation mark. That is good idea,
said der 5, and so Picard did that, but all managed to do was restore to Earth.
This still isn't seeming to work very well, Picard said, as rebuilding all of Timmon's back was a very difficult task to pull off. Wait, I have an idea, said the 4th Doctor as he took off his scarf and used his magic powers to find some missing pieces of the unbears and tie them back together, and then the solar system had been restored! Oh my god, that is amazing, logicked Spock. Mr. 4, how did you do that? My scarf is actually magic, the 4th Doctor explained.
Hold on a second,
the 5th Doctor said.
Does anyone else notice how these past few sentences seem to have been considerably better spelled than the rest of this sultry has been up to this point?
Wow, you're right, the 2 Second Doctors said in unison. The ratio of properly spelled words to misspelled words seems to have skewed in favor of proper spelling. How can this be? Picard said. And more importantly, how did none of us ever notice how ludicrously bad our spelling and grammar has been until now? This must all be a part of some evil scheme of great evil, said 4 as he continued tying the pieces of Timmon's back together using his magic scarf. Indeed it is an evil scheme, and I am Tech Master.
Get it?
Mind behind it. Shouted someone from off in the distant, and everyone turned around to look, and it was all the Masters!
I should have known,
Dr. 10 said.
Only you could be so diabolical as to twist the universe into your own image like this. But how did Oo even get the power to do so?
I'll be happy to tell you. If you can defeat me in an epic battle, Tech Master declared.
Alright, we'll take you on.
The Doctor said. Come 4, let us fight the Master. 4 looked at his other lives with a dude so retarded look on his face. I am trying to fix the universe, her. That sort of takes precedence, don't you think? He said. Ha 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 ha, you cannot defeat me. Not if I do this, the Master said, as all the Masters grouped into pairs and all the pairs of Masters did the fusion dance with each other. And then the fused Masters formed more pairs and did it again, and again, and again, until every single Master had fused into one Bing! 11.
I am no longer the Master.
The entity formerly known as the Master said.
I am now the Lord and Master instead.
The Doctors all made an oh-no face and said in unison, Oh no, we don't stand a chance unless we fused as well, but we don't know the fusion dance. Then the Picard stepped forward. Leave this to me, he said. With my Q powers, I can surely stand up to Tech Master's power. Everyone else said awk, and then Picard tore his shirt off to get ready for a tech fight, and everyone was really shocked, because despite what they had thought since he was all old and bald and stuff, without his shirt on, he was actually kind of hot. This ends now, he declared as he flew at the Lord and Master with his Q-powers, while the Lord and Master used his lightning-shooting paws to fly at Picard, and their fists met in midair and caused a massive explosion that reignited several suns! Next time, the epic final battle between Picard, who is actually peak Arctic, that looks dumb so I don't spell it like that, and the Master! What is the source of the Master's evil power? Will they be able to restore the universe? Find out in the epic climax of Whotrek, the ultimate adventure!